I'm going to start with the people who chose Britto first. If you chose Peter Max or EttaVee, just wait a few minutes and I'll get right to you. So Britto people, you have traced your Britto heart and you've used the dauber bottle to outline it. Now we're going to be dividing up your picture into shapes so that we can decorate our heart and our background with patterns. So this is what we'll be doing today. We're just doing the black lines today. Next week, you're going to be painting with these beautiful paints. But today, we're going to be drawing all the outlines for our patterns and our lines. So we're going to, first of all, get your ruler and put a dot about in the middle at the bottom. Doesn't have to be exactly in the middle. Do that right now. And then put your ruler so that it cuts off part of one edge of your heart. And hold this down and draw a pencil line all the way from the bottom to the top, from that dot all the way off your paper. Everybody do that right now. Now we're going to do this again on this side. We're going to cut off this part of our heart. You're going to put the bottom part of your ruler on that dot and then draw a line. So now we've got your heart into 1, 2, 3 sections. Let's break it up in another section too. So dot, that's about where I want that one. They don't have to be even. All right, now if you want to break up your background into some other smaller shapes, don't do more than 2 more lines because we're going to be drawing with these dauber bottles. All right, so then the next thing you'll do is take your dauber bottle and draw over these lines, being careful to not smear them. You can go right off the edge of your paper. That's why we have these messy mats. And so you're going to be drawing all of these lines, and then you're going to add patterns. You can add patterns inside of your heart that are different from the patterns behind it. This can be stripes, this can be circles, squares, triangles. You can look at my example. So you'll be spending the rest of your time doing that. All right, let me talk to the EttaVee people. So if you picked EttaVee, you don't need a ruler, you just need a pencil. Now, you've got 2 choices. EttaVee she doesn't really connect her hearts together when she's doing her black lines. She just does part of them. But I connected my hearts together pretty much. This one didn't. But I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're going to just take your dauber bottle and first of all, draw a little heart right in the middle of your big heart. And it can certainly be lopsided. Next, you're going to decide, do you want to go all the way around this heart or do you want to just go part of the way? You can go just part of the way around it. You don't have to go all the way around. Depends on what you want to do. I'm going to go all the way around it. Like this and like that. And you can make these lines thicker if you want to. Make it a little bit thicker by drawing another line on the outside of it. Now, the next time you go around, you're going to run off of your paper. And that's okay, because we've got a square piece of paper and hearts are not square. All right, you are done. If you are doing EttaVee, go put your paper on the drying rack. All right, Peter Max people, if you picked Peter Max, you drew your heart right in the middle, and you've got 2 choices too. You can either draw some shapes and lines around your heart without putting a picture frame around it. But if you want to put a picture frame around your Peter Max heart, you're going to use those pieces of cardboard to draw a picture frame. I'm putting this on the edge so it'll be fairly straight, but it doesn't have to be. Perfect. Like this. And then with your dauber bottle, you're going to be drawing over these lines all the way around. Don't do it right now, just watch me. And then you can put some patterns in it, like zigzags. And you can put hearts maybe in the corner. You can do a loop, the loop, the loop, the loop. And you can do this without drawing these lines in too. And then there's something like that. So you can get the whole thing drawn in with your dauber bottle. I'm gonna go on to the people. What if you wanna do a Peter Max heart and you don't wanna put a picture frame around it? Then you can do your patterns, anything you wanna do with your dauber bottle, and then we're going to be painting this next week.